Hi guys, welcome. This message is going to be from my twin flames. Anyone on the twin flame journey, please keep in mind this is going to be a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. Roles can be reversed. Flip it around however you need to. And let's see, y'all. When I tell you everything that's going on with the planets, really doing a number on me, okay? We got this Venus retrograde. We have a Mercury retrograde coming in as well, same time. And then I think we have an eclipse coming in. It's a lot. But I'm hanging in there. I hope you guys are hanging in there too. So let's see. I'm going to get a few oracles just to get an idea of what's going on in the connection right now. And then we'll jump into tarot. So let's see. Messages for my twin flames, my divine feminines, my divine masculines. What's going on in the connection? I just saw forbidden fruit, so somebody's feeling like you're the forbidden fruit right now. And I saw against all odds. It's looking like they're not ready to let it go though. Let's see. Keep in mind too, they're doing retrogrades. That is usually the time for the past to come back around. So you guys could be hearing from your twins soon. Let's see. However, like I always tell you guys, if you take them back before it's time to come into union, if you take them back before they've healed, before lessons have been learned, before they've ascended, before they've grown, you will go back into separation and you will continue that cycle. So let's see what's going on. Messages from my twin flames. We have walking away and change. Okay. That's what I like to see. All right. What's walking away and change? Oops, shy. And head all over the place. So you could have walked away from them because you knew they needed to change, right? Or they're doing this with someone else. They could be holding back from you for right now because they're trying to get themselves together, trying to get their emotions in check, their feelings, whatever else might be going on. We have opening up, but it's looking like that's changing. Okay, so I feel like you guys have probably been in separation for a little minute. They were probably with a karmic or, you know, in a relationship with a karmic partner. It's looking like they're walking away from that because they know they need to change. All right. I mean, hey, that's the energy I want to see. They could be wanting to talk to you about this. Give me more for what's going on. We have healing. I don't like how that flipped out in reverse. I don't normally read my oracles in reverse. But what's healing? Passion and alone. What about it? Instability. Okay. That was interesting that flipped out in reverse. And like I told y'all, I don't read them like that. But I think that was the divine really let me see something. I don't feel like this person's healing is quite done. I'ma just be honest. I feel like they're in this energy. Passion and alone and instability. They are craving you because that passion's always there in the twin flame connection. But they might still be unstable. Goodness. What's walking away and change? Whose energy is that? Adoration. What about it? Music and nostalgia. I feel like you guys told this person they needed to change, so you walked away. We're going to get some more on this because I feel like this person is going to be in that energy with somebody else, but we're going to see if they're doing that right now, right? That could be something that's later on down the line. I don't want you guys to get caught up because like I said, going into things with them before it's time to is just going to set you back. Cause more stagnation and all that. So I feel like you guys have been doing healing. I don't feel like this person's quite done with that, but they are on their way back because they're feeling lonely. They miss you, could be sexually, right? And they know that you are the person that they can come to when they're in an energy of their head being all over the place, or they have a lot going on. You're always an open ear. You're always there for this person. You're always a support. So I feel like they're missing that. But it could be dangerous to get back involved with them right now. We're going to see. But I feel like, in all honesty, this person does admire you for walking away from them. Because I asked what this was, and it was clarified by adoration. You walking away, actually, number one, I do feel like there was a level of respect from this person, whether or not they expressed that to you, right? But also, too, it made them not only respect you more, but it made them love you more. This person's feelings have only grown and grown and grown since you guys have been apart. I feel like they're missing you with music and nostalgia. They could be listening to music you guys shared together, or they're listening to songs that remind them of you. Give me more. But be careful though. Like I said, I don't feel like this person's all the way healed. We're not ever all the way healed, right? But I don't feel like they're quite where you need them to be. We have void. Yeah, what about it? So they could be feeling a void right now, and they could be headed your way because of that. And again, you want to be careful with that. We have triggers and the one. Yep. What about it? They could be feeling triggered to come towards you because of how they're feeling. We have silence because you're not talking to them. Because you guys have been in separation. They want to know what's going on with you, where your head's at. We have messages. Yeah, you guys are about to hear from them. Give me more before we get to tarot. It's the silence they don't like, though. They don't like not knowing what's going on with you, how you're feeling, if you still want them, if you still care, if you still love them. Yeah, forbidden fruit. They could be feeling like they don't know if they can have you now, you know, and all of that is triggering this communication, but I don't know. Yeah, independence. Give me more on what's independence. I won't leave you behind. What about it? You know what I'm getting with that? Because you're single, or you guys are not talking to them, or like I was touching on, they don't know how you feel. They don't know what's going on in your life. They feel like you're leaving them behind. We have signs and synchronicities. You guys could be seeing signs, hearing songs that remind you of them, right? Or seeing their name everywhere, or just things like that that remind you of them. So you guys are, I feel like you guys are both experiencing that. But have they changed though? Has there been any growth? Let's see. We have leap of faith and accidental love. What's accidental love? Always watching. For those of you that like are at the start of your journey, just keep in mind everyone's on different timelines. This person did not expect to have the feelings they have for you. It's like now they feel like this obsession, right? Like, what's my twin flame doing? Where are they? I don't know. I you know, I haven't heard from them. It's like they could be watching your social media now, or just keeping tabs on you. It's like almost like maybe knowing they're not ready, but also not ready to let it go. And you'll go through that dynamic throughout the journey. It just all depends. How long the journey is just depends on the individual, right? And what I mean by that is whether or not you come into union with your twin, it's all about you ascending and growing and stepping into your purpose and stepping into alignment with your higher self. That is the end goal. I know a lot of times we get caught up in the love and the passion and all that, and it's a part of it, and it's an undeniable part of it. But also too, whether or not you guys end up with your twin, you know, I always say it, not everyone's gonna end up with their twin flame in this lifetime. That's just what it is. Some of you could end up with a soulmate, right? It just depends. But really, how long the journey goes or how the journey goes is up to the individual. So what I mean by that is the runner-chaser dynamic will continue as long as you guys allow it. Like I was saying, if you guys continue to go into the pattern of letting this person come back, then they go, then they come back, then they go. It's just gonna keep going like that. When you guys are ready and really ready, you will get to the point where you're like, okay, this is not working for me anymore. Yes, I will always love this person. Yes, that connection will always be there. But what have I learned over the course of all this? Have I grown? Have I ascended? Have I awakened? Have I stepped into my purpose? That's what the journey is really about. And the sooner you do that, all this will stop. And it will either trigger your twin to do the same thing. You both come into alignment with your higher selves, and then you come into union together. Or you will come into union with you, and you will keep moving, right? And you will encounter a soulmate or whoever else you end up with. But I just want to put that out there because I know a lot of times we want to wait around and, you know, see when's my twin coming back. I miss them, I love them, and all that. I get it. You guys know I'm on a journey. It's just a part of it, right? But you're not supposed to sit around and wait. You're not. You're supposed to evolve, whether or not you end up with them. So you have to keep your life going. You can't stop your life waiting around on your twin. And I know that's hard. It's easier said than done. But like I said, the journey is all about you coming into alignment with you. Coming into union with you before anything else. And then if your twin does the same, you guys can come together. And the two of you can come in union, because twin flames do have a soul mission together. But I just want everyone to understand, it does not necessarily mean you will end up with your twin flame in this lifetime. It depends on whether or not the lessons are learned and whether or not they choose to grow. Okay? So let's get some tarot. Let's see. I see that they miss you. I see that they're craving you. I see that they're feeling passionate about you. But let's see what they're doing. Because they needed to walk away from a karmic. It's looking like. And that's why you walked away from them. So let's see what they're doing. And all this is hard. I don't want you guys to think I'm just speaking on this like it's easy breezy. I'm on the journey too. I completely understand. But I do know for those of you that are sitting around waiting for this to happen, that is not the energy to be in. Because number one, if you are sitting there and waiting, I say this in every one of the twin flame readings because I just really want to reiterate it. If you guys are sitting around and waiting, your twin's going to feel that energy. They're going to know you're not going anywhere. So what's that going to mean? They're going to know they don't have to make the changes, or they're not going to be in a rush to do it, because they're going to feel that you are still sitting around waiting. Keep in mind that twins have an energetic cord. So until you trigger that in them and they know, oh, wait, my twin's actually not sitting around and waiting, my twin's moving forward, they will feel that. And that's what's going to trigger the growth in them. Doesn't mean they're going to necessarily go through with it all the way. Like I said, it just depends on the individual. Let's see. How are my divine feminines feeling? We have the Seven of Cups. You guys could be confused right now. We have the Emperor. Confused about your Emperor. Aries energy with that Emperor. I love how that came out like that. That was real clear. Give me more. What's the Seven of Cups? So it's looking like the divine masculine is the runner here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, because you haven't heard from them, or you feel like they're taking a long time to contact you, or they're taking a long time to get it together. And we have the Seven of Wands. You guys could be guarded towards them right now. Or you know what? You guys have just been waiting for them to fight for this. And because it's taking a long time, and because you haven't heard from them, you haven't seen any progress, you guys don't know what's going on. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. Give me more. How does the divine masculine feel right now? The Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, give me more. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, right as I was just talking about healing, and is your divine masculine healing? They could be feeling hopeful right now, or they just really they're hoping they can recover the connection. Nine of Pentacles, they could be freeing themselves. Give me more. What's the Star, Nine of Pentacles? Knight of Wands. What about it? Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Ten of Wands. Oh, gosh. Just as I was getting excited. Not to say, so here's what it is. This person knows they need to heal. The Star. And that's why that card flipped out in reverse. The healing card. It's like an energy of this person teeter-tottering. Knowing they need to do it. They're not sure how to go about this, because it could be that they have surrounded themselves by people who don't ever try to do anything like healing or growing. They could be constantly surrounded by family or friends, people who stay stuck. And when you're surrounded by people who don't grow, it can be hard for you to know that you need to grow, right? Or how to go about that growth. And it starts really with removing yourself, right? Or knowing you need to remove yourself. We're going to get some more. But it could be that this person has not been removing themselves. They know they need to, though. The Star and the Nine of Pentacles, they know they need to free themselves from somebody or some people or some things. But it's the energy of this person waiting to do this or holding off on doing this. But they're feeling very fired up about you, passionate, like I was saying, but they're burdened. Ten of Wands. What are they burdened by? It could be that they're burdened by knowing they have to make the changes. It's like, and that's the thing, right? Like I was saying, if you've been around a certain group of people your whole life, it's hard to be the one to step out of that, right? It's hard to be the first one to decide you want different for yourself. Like it's like this person knowing that they need to do that, knowing that they're not at their full potential, but still holding off on it because what are these people going to think? What are they going to say if I start acting different or blah blah? It's like this person goes back and forth. We got the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. What about it? Nine of Swords. It's like this person's not at peace. It's because Spirit is trying to get them to see that it's time to do this. And like I said, it's hard for them because they're not used to anyone around them doing this. So they don't know how to go about being the one to do it. Like I hope that makes sense. It's like they've watched people their whole life be the same way. So they're like, well, how do I even go about not being like my family or not being like my friends? And what are they going to think once I do this? They're stressed though. They're anxious. Why are they stressed? With their Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, sorry. Page of Swords, King of Swords. Look at all this mental energy. This person is battling themselves. King of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords. They're curious about you with that Page of Swords. They want to know what you're up to, what you're doing. King of Swords. But again, it's like, do I even go towards the divine feminine? I know I'm not ready. I haven't made the changes I need to make. But also too, I don't know. They're just as confused about you as you are about them. But they know, I feel like they know better than to approach you right now. Because the changes have not been made. The Temperance, it can be an energy of patience, divine timing, right? This person has more work they need to do. Give me more. What's the biggest obstacle in the connection right now? The Two of Cups. The union. The union is the biggest obstacle. Give me more. What about the Two of Cups? It's because this person's holding back or they're not doing what they need to do. They know they need to do. The Wheel of Fortune. Change. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. The biggest obstacle is this person, the divine masculine, making the changes they need to make in order for the two of you to be together. Ay, ay, ay. Goodness. All right, so let's see. What's going on currently in the connection? What is this person planning on doing? What's the current energy? We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. What about it? You guys are going to hear from them. Like, I don't know if I said it, but, you know, retrogrades are all about the past coming back. And they, like I said, they're feeling lonely. They miss you. They want your energy. So you will hear from them. What's the Page of Wands, Knight of Swords? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. What about it? Strength, Leo energy. Like I was saying, you guys, they're coming back in, and this is a test for you too, right? They're coming back in because they miss you. Because they feel passionate about you. Because they want your energy. They want your warmth. You are their home. They want your comfort, your support. But with strength coming out here, you guys have to be strong enough to know whether or not they are in the space they need to be in for the two of you to come together. If they're not, it's going to be important that you do not give in to this. Give me more. What's this person going to do? Four of Pentacles. Try and hold on to you as best they can, but I feel like they're also guarded about something. What's the Four of Pentacles? What are they guarded about? You guys are, this is going to turn into another separation. They're going to give you just enough to come back in, and then they're going to be back out again. We have the Two of Pentacles. Right as I'm saying that, they still have someone else. What's the Two of Pentacles? The Hangman, Pisces energy, and the Eight of Pentacles. They know you're releasing them. They feel like you're about to let them go. What's the Hangman? They also know in order for this to work, they'd have to let go of whoever they're dealing with. We have the High Priestess. Right as I'm saying that, Pisces or Cancer energy. Right as I'm saying that, confirmation. What's the Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess? We have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like whoever they're dealing with, the karmic, they could know about you. They could know this person's about to come towards you. So there's a karmic here that they're dealing with. I don't think they've let that person go yet. They want to, the Hangman, because they do want to work this out with you. And I don't want you guys thinking that there's not real feelings here just because of they're mostly in their passion right now, right? Like I was saying, but it doesn't mean that they don't have real feelings for you. Obviously, this is a twin flame connection. There's undeniable feelings. But the problem is they know it's time to let somebody go. They're not doing it for whatever reason, but they don't want you letting them go at the same time. And also too, I feel like whoever the karmic is, they know that this person is coming towards you. Ooh, this is a lot. What's the Hangman, Eight of Pentacles? Why are they letting this person go or what? Because sometimes the Hangman could be energy of knowing you need to surrender and not doing it. We have the Page of Pentacles. What about it? Seven of Pentacles. There could be kids involved here. What about it? Or they could be feeling like they don't have the ability to give you what you deserve right now. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. What about it? Six of Cups. The Empress, Taurus or Libra energy. They know they want to reconcile. They know they need to move on. So it's a lot of this person knowing what they need to do and knowing how they feel and all that. Are they doing it though? We have the King of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy, the Fool, Aquarius energy, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. All right. Are they doing this now? The Sun, Leo energy. What about it? Page of Cups. You are going to get an apology. But are they letting it go of this karmic now in order to work this out? Are they doing this now? Because I see the energy of this person moving on from whoever that is to give you a relationship. To take a risk, take a leap of faith on the connection. But we need to know if this is now, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What about it? What about it? We have the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What about it? For some of you, they're waiting on a job, or they're waiting for some money to come in. We have the Five of Wands, or they want clarity first. They want clarity of whether or not you are already in a relationship. Five of Wands. So what are they doing then? We have the Six of Swords. All right, they are moving on. Love to see it. So is this happening now, or is this later on down the line, Spirit? We have the Five of Cups. A lot of regrets. Regretting their decisions. Mad at themselves. Give me more. But is this happening now? They're leaving this karmic. The Devil. Capricorn energy. What about it? Three of Pentacles. No. This is their goal, but I don't think they're doing this right now. That's what I was saying. Like, you and again, if you guys go back into this now, before all that's done, guess what? It's gonna go back. You're gonna go right back into separation, and then there's more lessons to be learned. You're just gonna set yourself back. So be careful with this, because it's gonna be hard to do. Like I said, I understand it's hard to send your twin packing, and depending on where you are in the journey, it might be a little easier for some of you, but for others of you, I know it's hard. But you guys are gonna have to do this if you ever want to see the change you want from this person. If you ever want this to occur, this person needs to change. Wheel of Fortune. The old cycle needs to end, and the old cycle will continue if you guys let this person come back like this. They know exactly what they need to do, and they're planning on doing it at some point. It's just not right now. Any advice from my twin flames? We're going to get some more oracles. We have the Ten of Cups. What about it? The World and the Death. Scorpio energy. Love it. Love it. That's you getting your happiness out of this connection. The Ten of Cups is family. A lot of love. It can be a lot of healing energy for me too, but it's only after this cycle closes. Scorpio energy with this Death. I don't know if I said it. The World and the Death. Once the cycle closes, that's when you get the change. That's when you get the transformation, but it's up to you to close that cycle. Anything else from my twins advice? And you'll know, right? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What about it? Five of Pentacles. That's when this person changes. That's when they step into their divine masculine energy. That's when they become loyal, secure. Five of Pentacles. That's when they leave everything else they were meant to leave behind. That energy I was touching on earlier, but only once you close that cycle out. I'm telling you guys, be careful. You have to do it. All right. Any other advice? The Judgment, which is the awakening in this deck. That's when you get what you want out of this person. Them finally realizing what they need to do and doing it. But only after you close this cycle out. So be careful. I feel like this was a warning. Ten of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Period. Like I was saying, everything you want. Marriage, stability, all that. But again, it starts with you closing the cycle out. So let's get some more. This is a test for you guys to see how much you've grown too. Spirit's like, okay, well, you say you want this. You say you want the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, which is 10-10, which is also endings and new beginnings, right? You say that's what you want. What are you going to do here? Because it's easier to take them back because they're coming back. It's a lot harder to let them know you're not going to accept anything less than what you deserve. And that's what's going to be needed here. It's very important. Okay, let's get some more. A lot of you could be in a space where you have realized a lot about yourself throughout this process and your worth and, you know, all of that. So a lot of you, it could be a little easier, but for others of you, I know it's hard, but be careful. I'm telling you. Give me more for my collective. Let's see. Messages from my twin flames. Give me more. Break up. This time there's no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. Yep, give me more. We have commitment issues. They give you excuses as to why they can't be with you, but give you enough to keep you hanging around. Confirmation, told you. So they can come back when it's convenient. This is going to keep going until you guys stop it. I gotta keep saying it because that's the message. Give me more. Oh, I can't break up with them right now. We have kids together. We're, you know, whatever the excuses are, they're gonna keep giving them. Or I have obligations. I have this. I have that. I don't have my finances together. I can't give you what you want right now. I'm trying to figure my life out. We have resolution. You are reaching the end of a cycle or about to start a new one. The answers you seek are about to be revealed to you. Yes. So when your twin comes back towards you, you'll know, right? Don't ignore the signs, because you will know whether or not they have gotten it together or not. You will know if it's time for union or not. So please be very careful about paying attention to those signs, because you will either continue the cycle or you will end it and start a new one. It all depends on you. Give me more. For a lot of you, you already know this. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. Yes. Give me more. We have unplanned events. Goodness. Meeting at an unexpected place, or when both... Ooh, child. Or when both of you were not expecting to meet. Yeah, when I tell you, listen. Something just fell over in my kitchen. It's been a lot going on. Anyway, meeting at an unexpected place, or when both of you were not expecting to meet, is normally how soulmates meet. Prepare for the unexpected. Did I say that? A lot of you are going to be meeting a soulmate. Keep that in mind too. So if you don't end up with your twin in this lifetime, you will end up with a soulmate. Give me more. We have hesitation. Their hesitation is causing inaction due to fears of rejection because of their previous behavior, or maybe they don't fully trust the connection. For most of you, it's because of their previous behavior. So they're worried you're hanging on to the past, things that have happened in the past, things they said, things they did. So for some of you, that's why they're not coming back around. But regardless, too, they will. Right? Once they get over this hesitation, they will. And it's imperative that you guys make the right decision here. We have compromise. Navigate, communicate, negotiate, and compromise to facilitate this sacred union. Your twin flame is ready to meet you halfway. So like I always said, and I think I said it, a lot of you are on different timelines. Everyone's not on the same timeline. Some of you, your twin's ready. Others of you, that's not the case. But look how it lined up. For a lot of you, this person gets to this point after you've done all this, right? Again, some of you are already there. Others of you, you're in the middle of it. You're at the start. It just depends. You have to put yourself where you belong. Give me more. We have travel. Be ready for new experiences or possibly an opportunity to travel. Whatever this new adventure is, you can count on making progress. So you guys could be traveling right now, focusing on you and the things you want to do. Give me a couple more, which is good energy, self-love, self-care, pouring into you. And again, not holding the space of waiting and sitting around wondering what's going on with your twin flame is how you move this forward. We have ghosting. It can be difficult to hear, but if someone is ghosting you and doesn't want to be with you, they are reflecting a lack of your own self-worth. Give me more. We have false hope. A false twin flame will lead you on and tell you that they feel the same way about you, only for you to discover later on that isn't the case. For some of you, you're dealing with a false twin. Some of you, you think someone is your twin flame and they're not. We have the unexplainable. You feel something inside, but it's difficult to describe how they make you feel. A profound and lingering emotion which no words can explain. And then we have karmic. Even though this is a karmic connection, it is meant to help you grow and heal so that you may find your true soulmate or twin flame. So that's, I was going to touch on that. So in this deck, the cards that have black flames, that's karmic energy. The cards that have purple flames, that's soulmate energy. And the ones that have red and purple are twin flame energy. So some of you, you are not with a true twin flame. You are with a false flame or a karmic. That's going to be ultra important to recognize. Okay, it's because a lot of times karmics, they can feel like the real deal, right? It's only until you learn enough lessons, it's only until you have evolved spiritually where you'll know, or only until you have come more into alignment with your soul purpose, with your higher self. That's when you learn enough to decipher or to discern who's real and who's not. Some of you guys are not moving forward with someone because it's not a twin flame, it's not a soulmate, it's a karmic. I mean, it is a soulmate, but it's a karmic soulmate. There's a difference. I might do a video explaining like the differences between karmic, soulmates, twin flames. That might be something to do later on down the line. But yeah, some of you, that's not for everybody. Like I said, there is a genuine twin flame connection here, but for others of you, you're with a false one. For those of you that are in a twin flame journey, on a twin flame journey, a genuine one, you guys might be ending up with a soulmate here, depending on whether or not your twin gets it together in time. Give me a couple more. And you might be meeting this person unexpectedly. It could be at an event or when you guys are going out, or like this card says, you're not gonna be looking for it. But because you have ascended to the point where you, how can I put this? You've learned enough lessons, you have grown, you've evolved. You come to that space where you're ready to veer off from your twin if necessary. And those of you that are deciding to veer off from your twin, you're meeting a soulmate. We have stuck in limbo. You're stuck in limbo, filled with doubt or confusion regarding your relationship with someone you believe is a twin flame. Break this cycle. So for others of you, again, who you think is your twin is not your twin. What are some ways I can help you guys know? So when I was with my karmic, it very much felt like the real deal. It very much felt like the person I was going to end up with. But I knew that wasn't my twin flame, right? So my twin flame I met when I was in high school. That connection was always there. It was something I could not escape, no matter what I did, where I went, who I was with. Sorry guys, camera died. But yeah, that person, I could never let that person go. There was always that energetic cord that was always there. And then when I was with my karmic, I did think I was going to marry that person. I almost did, right? So but it felt like the person I was going to end up with until I started my journey, and until I started working on myself and healing, right? Something was never right there. That's how you'll know something's never right with the karmic. You know, it's, how do I explain that better? If you're in situations where it's toxic, and sometimes there's mental abuse, sometimes there's emotional abuse, sometimes, heaven forbid, but sometimes there's physical abuse, things like that, that's not going to be a twin flame, right? If you're going through that with a person, that's the karmic. Or if you guys can just never get on the same page no matter what you do, or you know, if you feel like lessons are on repeat there, that is the karmic. You'll go through that a little bit with your twin flame too. If they're not evolving, they'll be in low vibrational energy too, but it won't be abusive like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that happens in every relationship, but I feel like you guys don't know deep down if you pay attention to the signs, if you pay attention to the synchronicities, right? Like twin flames, they're not going to be toxic to that degree, is what I'll say. So it can be toxic. Again, if your twin's not healing and not doing the work, it can be toxic, but it won't be to that degree. So you'll know, right? And so, a lot of you probably already know deep down. Maybe you were trying to convince yourselves, or, you know, and again, it can be hard. Like I said, I've been there. I just told you guys I was going to marry my karmic. Until I realized, you know what, no matter what I do, this is not working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also there was a little bit of mental and emotional abuse there, and I saw that, and I saw I was getting stuck in this rut with this person, right? But I just kind of always knew, because I had already met my twin flame before I met my karmic. But also too, I was trying to make the relationship work with the karmic for all the wrong reasons. So again, I feel like you guys will know, but it'll be important not to stay in a karmic relationship for sure. So there's a need to definitely end that. And there's also a need to end the cycle with your twin flame if they're not coming towards you in the energy you need them to be in order for union to actually take place. All right, so let's get a wisdom oracle, and then we're gonna go. I hope I made sense, guys. I kind of feel like I might have been a little all over the place, but again, it's it's a lot going on. The takeaway is you guys are about to be tested, and it's going to be really important what you decide, okay? So let's get some more. You got 2. A leg up, number 34, and regeneration, number 46. All right. Those numbers could be significant to you. Let's see what 34 is about with a leg up. Essential meanings: receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. Okay. Relationship message: relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. Okay, so that could be the test here for those of you that are with your, you know, your genuine twin flame. If you tell them how you feel, what you need going forward, what you would need to see happen, what you need for them to do, ask them how they feel. If they're willing to be open and you know, and you see that they've made the changes they need to make, you'll know. For others of you, if you do that, right, and then there's still tension, or there's still resistance, or they're still seeming like they're detached, or they're still not giving you answers, you got to cut it. I feel like that's what's going to let you know where you guys are at, right? And I know a lot of times it can be unclear. So I feel like if you do all that and it still seems shaky or dicey, you know you got to cut it. Let's read number 46, regeneration. For others of you, like I said, you need to cut it anyway because you're in a karmic connection. We have essential meanings: rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. All right, looking like it could be a chance for rebirth here. We have the relationship message: the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So that's just for me confirmation that if it does not work out with your twin, you guys, and I already said this, you guys are meeting a soulmate. some of you are meeting a soulmate in the midst of your twin also coming back. So again, you have to decide if you wanted that person, your twin, whatever it is. But regardless, don't feel like you're not gonna get love just because it might not work out with your twin in this lifetime. You're still gonna get love. So don't be afraid to let them go if you feel like you need to, because you're afraid you won't find it elsewhere. I tell you guys that all the time. Regardless, it's about the lessons, it's about the growth, it's about the evolution, it's about the awakening. Whether or not you end up with your twin is another story, but it's about you coming into alignment with you. And if you've done that, you will find someone else who's on your wavelength. So don't worry about that, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.